what goes on behind the scenes for the planning of crop over events. So we meet every week. It's usually on Tuesdays. As you can see, almost every area of endeavor is represented, from event planning to accounts, to technical, to administration, to marketing and advertising, to corporate comms, and just general coordination. It is generally and largely a very democratic process. Everyone has a say, and then we come to a consensus. We always start with a very simple format, a review of the previous week, and then we go into plans using our event best practice checklist, go into the plans and coordination for the events this week. So again, thank you very, very much for coming. And this is a great opportunity for us, as I said earlier, to show not just the hard work. I think there's a general acceptance that is hard work, but the attention to detail and the amount of relationships we must maintain with our stakeholders to make the festival work. It is not just an NCF initiative, but it's an initiative of a slew of agencies and ministries and organizations, including our family of sponsors that make Crop Over possible. So thanks for coming. Let's start with a review of the weekend. So we would have had 2 events over the weekend out of the 5 festivals that we're producing simultaneously. Yes, I said that for the camera. We had our very first Sweet Lime on Friday night at Orange Hill, and then in just a few hours we moved up to St. John for the marquee event for Regathering. So I'm going to start with the Sweet Lime at Orange Hill, and I first want to start off by asking you to join me in giving a huge congratulations to Shannon Seeley. It was her first real Sweet Lime, producing on her own with some assistance, but she really led. And sincerely, Shannon, thank you very much. You led from the front, and you led like a trooper. Now, my experience has been that the reward for very good work is more work. So let us quickly do an assessment of what went wrong and what went right for Friday night, and then look at the Sweet Lime for this week. So around the table, those of you who braved Galvin in Orange Hill, no, hold on, I digress. Shannon was the producer, but we also had a dance ensemble at the Sweet Lime at Orange Hill. At one point, I glanced across the field and saw bumpers twerking and recognized them because they were here every day. But even then, I digress. The staff support for Shannon was there. We also had our first exercise with Emily Karen, so thank you very much. She had her tabulators out from the statistical department, gathering data that will inform our final report and hopefully allow us to make a fairly good scientific case as to the economic activity engendered by crop over every year, correct?
Yes.
So thank you very much, congratulations for that as well.